We must gain a concrete understanding of illicit financial flows. We cannot talk about it, we need to understand it. Where does it come from? What drives its origin? And what is the effect of the origin and how does it happen throughout the financial and non-banking financial systems in our countries as well as globally? We must also ensure the deployment of what I call practical and realistic short to medium term actions to confront this global challenge effectively. It does not help if we've got beautiful policies, beautiful laws narrated, but the implementation thereof and the impact thereof is zero. Director of ceremonies, ladies and gentlemen, illicit financial flows threaten countries' ability overall to achieve the 2030 agenda and sustainable development goals. They forms a critical component of this agenda. It truly, again, if you read all the literature available around illicit flows, it really emphasizes the diverse resources from sustainable and inclusive development, and we cannot sit idle and then have an armchair approach towards illicit financial flows. Risk from illicit financial flows has been recognized in Target 16.4 of the UN 2030 Agenda that calls countries to significantly reduce illicit financial flows and arms by 2030. Additionally, to strengthen the recovery and return of stolen assets and combat all forms of organized crime. If we do not do that, we will continuously bleed, not only as Namibia, but as a region, as a continent, and as a globe. In July 2017, the UN General Assembly adopted a Sustainable Development Goal indicator framework with indicator 16.4.1 to measure the total value of inward and outward illicit financial flows. And I want to add to that also illicit financial flows flowing nationally in the financial system. The Addis Ababa Action Agenda on Financing Development similarly calls for a redoubling of efforts to reduce illicit financial flows by 2030 substantially. In this regard, Namibia indeed did not sit idle, nor had an armchair approach towards illicit financial flows, as for its third year of existence, our National Task Force on Illicit Financial Flows, under the capable leadership of Mr. Brian Asset and Ms. Benalal Kapenda, have commenced with the assistance of UNECA and now also with the assistance of the AU High Level Panel to develop a methodology to assist us in understanding the sources of and measure illicit financial flows in Namibia, from Namibia, and to Namibia. A first report in this regard is expected to be finalized before June 2022, and it promises to have an interesting content that can help us to further sharpen our national sword in preventing and combating illicit financial flows effectively. I don't know what to do what people always do, they see me in the page. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, it is worth mentioning that the Namibian government's commitment and resolve is unquestionable. Since 2003, we've adopted various national policies, laws, financial crime with an enhanced focus on corruption, money laundering. We have recorded an improvement in strengthening of the Namibian private sector response as well as the Namibian law enforcement response to organized crime and corruption, which are significant drivers of illicit financial flows. The representation of various ministries, offices, and agencies, as well as private sectors, at this workshop and beyond is a testimony to the commitment of our government and all its stakeholders to root out illicit financial flows at its core and allow for better domestic resource mobilization for the sustainable development of our country, our region, our continent, and the world at large for the benefit of all Namibians, all Africans, and all residents of this world. None of us can do it alone, but together we truly can be phenomenal in realizing global objectives, continental objectives, Namibia's objectives to root out illicit financial flows at its core. I have no doubt that you will have constructive and fruitful discussions with a clear objective and outcome that would give us impetus to our effectiveness and efficiency in the fight against sources of illicit financial flows. And we are looking forward to that final result. Please allow us to also express our sincere gratitude for the continuous assistance availed by the United Nations via UNECA, the AU High Level Panel, and also Ms. White and Ambassador's not here today, but they came to visit our beautiful country and made this commitment to further assist Namibia to understand illicit financial flows and make sure that we are not a safe haven for flows into Namibia, flows from Namibia, and as well as for flows from in Namibia. I wish you a most constructive workshop, and I truly look forward to the outcome that we will materialize as a collective when we start implementing the learnings of today. Thank you very much.